welcome to Nights on Bikes Tuesday Talks. And we have with us today none other than the Vice President of the Central Time Zone for the U.S., Chris Oldmixon, with us today. And Chris, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a third generation Knight. My grandfather was a Knight. My father was a Knight. I was a Colombian squire at the age of 12. When I turned 18, I became a third degree. And when I became 19, I became fourth degree. I have held every position in a council except for Grand Knight and Deputy Grand Knight. I was the faithful navigator for my assembly here in Nacogdoches, Texas. I am now the faithful admiral, and I am the district deputy for 134 of the Tyler Diocese of Texas. And I have 5 councils that I oversee, 2 of which made Star Council, and 1 was a double Star Council this past fraternal year.
And Chris, what about Nights on Bikes? Tell us your history with that.
Well, before there was Knights on Bikes, I rode with the logo of the Knights of Columbus on the back of my vest. Being a merchant seaman, I was always going all the time, and so I pretty much rode by myself. So being a KC member, I put the logo on the back of my vest. Then I guess it was 2006, I had received a whole lot of councils received letters from Raymond Medina talking about starting an organization called Knights on Bikes. Well, the local guys in my council who rode with me, we had discussed doing something similar to that when Raymond's letter came out. So I contacted Raymond, and 6 of us joined, and Raymond appointed me as being the POD for the Tyler Diocese at that time. So fast forward to a year ago, well, a year and a half now, during the elections, I became vice president for the state of Texas. And then I ran for Central VP for the United States, and I won that election. So pretty much I've been, since 2006, a member of Knights on Bikes, but I've always rode with the logo of Knights of Columbus.
You're very busy, from what I understand, being on the planning committee for the Branson rally upcoming in 2023, in June of 2023. How about telling us a little bit about that?
Okay, it starts on June the 5th, which is a Monday, and that's when registration is from 3 until 7 p.m. At 7 p.m., you are conducting the motorcycle safety course for all the riders who are going to be there going on all the rides. And then after that, we have a cash bar. We have a cash bar every night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at the Westgate Resort in Branson. On Tuesday, we will have more registration, and then we have a PAR run. PAR stands for Poker and Rosary Run. There are 5 councils, 5 churches who are participating. We will leave Branson and head east, and the first stop is Our Lady of the Lake in Branson. There will be Knights of Columbus members there to pass out water while you're there. From there, you will travel on to Forsyth, Missouri, Our Lady of the Ozarks, which also has a Knights of Columbus Council, and they too will be passing out water. Then the next leg is going up to St. Francis of Assisi in Nixa, Missouri. That's one of the 2 long legs. You'll be going north. Again, Knights of Columbus will be there participating, passing out water. Then from Nixa, you will go down to Shell Knob, which is Holy Family Church, and they will also be passing out water while you're there. And that's another long leg. And then you come to Our Lady of the Cave, which is in Kimberly City. Now, that stop, they will be providing hot dogs, chips, and water. Because I think the first one out is like at 8 a.m. after the blessing of the bikes. So the whole thing is 6 hours, 144 miles. So people start being hungry about noontime. So after you leave Kimberly City, you'll come on to Branson again. Then that evening, there are shows in town if you wish to participate, like Dolly Parton's Stampede. There is also the Sight and Sound Theater we went to while we were there in August, and they had the play Jesus going on. These plays are done live. I mean, they actually had live animals on stage. It took place during the time when Jesus was wrecking the temple and he was turning all the animals loose. And they actually have animals on stage. Sheep go running off the stage up the aisle, birds go flying, goats go running up the aisle. And then when the Roman soldiers come to take Jesus away from the Garden of Gethsemane, they come in on horses. And they actually come down the aisle up on the stage on horses. It's very interesting and well worth going to. When the rally is going on, they will have Queen Esther there. I've already bought my tickets for Queen Esther. And it's from the Old Testament, where she was a Hebrew and became queen. And it's all, again, live performances. You'll pretty much be on your own for supper that night. But again, we will have a cash bar. And then the following day, which is Wednesday, there's assorted rides. The pig trail's going on. I also posted on the itinerary that I sent out to all the state presidents to pass on to all of their members, the different rides that are available. Sorry, let me back up. That's all on Thursday. Wednesday, we have the Memorial Rosary, which is at the Ozark Memorial Park, to pay tribute to all our fallen Knights on Bikes members. And after that, we'll come back to the resort, then turn around and go have mass at 3 o'clock that afternoon to the resort, and we will have a banquet, a sit-down banquet. There is a menu that has been put together by the committee members, and we'll also have a DJ to play music, because the ladies have all been requesting, at least the last 2 rallies I went to, talking to my wife, saying, why we can't have music? Why we can't go dancing? So we're going to have music, and you can go dancing. Now, whether you dance by yourself or dance with your partner, that's up to you. And again, we will have a cash bar. The state deputy from Missouri is planning on attending. The Grand Knights from the local councils that are participating, they will also be at the banquet, and the bishop may or may not make it to the banquet. He'll have to see how his time schedule is. Then on Thursday, it's open ride. You can ride the pig trail. You can ride any of the rides that are around there. And again, at the end of the day, you're on your own for a meal. There is a bar right outside the gate, and the resort provides transportation from the front of your building to the bar and back again if you want to go out to eat and not worry about drinking and driving. And again, cash bar. And then Friday morning, everybody gets up and goes home. We're doing this a little differently than most rallies, in that we are following the format of Knights of Columbus gatherings, we will have a silent auction. The money from the silent auction will go to the First Lady of Missouri for her favorite charity, which is vocations for priests, nuns, brothers, and deacons. There will also be a 50-50. The money that does not go to the winner of the 50-50 will go to the charity of the local councils in the area. And after the winner of the par run, that money will go to the bishop for his favorite charity. So, and this is a family event. And it's open to everybody. Knights of Columbus, Knights on Bikes. Bring your kids. There's plenty to do at the resort for everybody.
That sounds great. Sounds like a real busy and great schedule. I've been, it's a great place to go visit. It is very kid friendly, and I'm looking forward to it. I have not ridden the pig trail, so this will be my opportunity to ride the pig trail. Tell us how to, what's the link where we can sign up?
All right. Put on my spectacles here. You can go to resort.to/Knights-on-bikes. And that will take you to a link at Westgate Branson Woods Resort for booking. The cutoff is in March. We have to have time to collect the numbers and present it to the caterer. So March is the deadline for cutting off registration. Also, on the 2023 Branson Rally Facebook page, there is a link for a campsite, which I believe you will be attending, Peter. This information is also on Ringgold website, and I don't remember if it's on KLB USA or not. I stay so busy running through all these things that I can't keep up with them all.
All right, there you have it. Looks like a great time, and Kathy and I look forward to meeting you in Branson for the 2023 Branson Rally.
I'm looking forward to seeing old friends, making new friends, having some good camaraderie, and I look forward to seeing all of y'all there. So please sign up, pay your money, and let's have a good time.
All right, sounds great. And we end each of these segments with our Knights on Bikes watchword, which is Viva Cristo Rey.
Viva Cristo Rey. Bye, y'all.